Around 70 Port Kembla workers thought they had secured jobs through a transfer to Port Botany. It was peace of mind after the now infamous cutbacks at BlueScope left workers fearful for their future. Now the Maritime Union says their future is once again uncertain after Port Botany shipping giant Asciano announced it was halving its workforce.
Last week, the Maritime Union of Australia finalised a deal with Patrick Stevedores that paved the way for the transfer of 42 Port Kembla workers to Port Botany. Earlier this year, similar negotiations allowed 30 former casual employees from the region to begin work in Sydney. The workers were all left in limbo after BlueScope's decision to exit the export market last August.
They were looking at losing their job. We've went through what have been heated discussions at some stages with this company to ensure that we've got places for these guys to go into.
However, just over 24 hours after the deal was struck, ports operator Asciano, of which Patrick is a division, announced that new computerised machinery will be installed at Port Botany, meaning 270 jobs will be axed over the next 2 to 3 years.
We've just found out, like the employees here, what Patrick's intends to do. And that has been via either a press release or members finding out via Facebook.
The MUA says the Port Kembla workers must now decide whether or not to transfer to Sydney, knowing they may not have a job in a couple of years' time.
They've now got to face their families, their mortgages, with no surety again.
In a statement, Asciano says it regrets having to cut any jobs, but needs to make this $348 million investment in machinery at Port Botany to ensure the future of the entire company. The Maritime Union says it doesn't expect similar upgrades to machinery to be implemented at Port Kembla anytime soon. Paul Glover, WIN News.